back to Bobchi's Corner. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Barb, and we're in my kitchen. I thought I would bring you along for another small flash food haul. I scored pretty good. I picked up these Bob Evans sweet potatoes. They're mashed, and I never know what date it is. So let me see. It is January 4th. That's today. I'm never prepared. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. So it's January 4th I picked this up. And these are good until February 22nd. So I'm going to throw a couple of these in the freezer, one in the fridge, and I'll use it for one of my recipes. And I also picked up some cube steaks. I got 4 packs, also half price. So this one was $3.78 regular. It's not even half a pound. But I got it for half price. So it was under $2. I can't do the math off the top of my head. But I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with these just yet. But I'll bring you along when I figure it out. So let's get to it. So I have decided to go with a cube steak with the onion gravy. But the first thing I need to do is dredge my cube steaks. And I'm going to use my KFC version of seasoned flour that I have here. So I am actually going to do like a shake and bake method. I'm going to pour some, of course, everywhere. I'll put some in the bag to start with. And then as I add the cube steaks, I'll add more flour and shake it. So let me, I don't know if you can see this, but again, if you're not making a mess, you're not cooking. So here we go. Oh, and I also have my oven preheating with my braising cast iron pan in there heating up. What I should have done, which I did not do, is get my cast iron preheating. So I'm going to use my avocado oil. I was going to use bacon grease that I have, but because I'm going to turn this into a gravy, I'm going to try and go with a healthier option than bacon grease. That's the last thing I need is bacon grease. So let me just put a little bit more in here. I don't want to overdo it. My pan is up to temperature. I just put a little bit of, like a drop of water in there off my finger. So I'm just going to brown these cube steaks. I'm not looking to cook them. I'm just looking to brown them. So I've got all of these all browned up. And now what I'm going to do is make a little roux in here. I got to put this away. I took this out of the freezer. As you saw, I was cutting up my onions, so I forgot to cut those up ahead of time. So I save my scraps for when I make broth. Alright, so let me turn the temperature down to a medium. And I'm going to use the flour that I dredged in. to make my roux. That might be too, oh, that's a little bit too much. So let me pull some out. Let me get a spoon. All right. Now I'm just gonna cook the flour to get that flour taste out of it. And this is gonna be my gravy roux. Or my roux for my gravy. I'm gonna add some beef bouillon. Let me get a teaspoon. So I'm just gonna use a regular teaspoon, not a measuring teaspoon. And I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons. So that's 3 cups of water. I may add a 1/3 teaspoon of beef bouillon. We'll see. And that was cold water, so it doesn't create lumps. I think this is the perfect consistency. And I'm gonna turn this off. And I have to move it because I'm taking my braising pot out of the oven. It's been preheating at 325. So I need to get that out of there. A little bit of my gravy on the bottom. These are hot. I thought they would have cooled off by now. All right, I can take this off. Pour the juices in. This is a lot of onion. I probably should have not cut up that whole one, but that's okay. I like onion. We all like onion here, so we're good. This will be tasty. Look at that. Now I'm going to cover it and it's going to go back in the oven at 325 for approximately 2 hours. Now I'll bring you back when this is done. Guys, I just pulled it out of the oven. Let's take a peek. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, that is beautiful. Let's see how we're doing here. So you remember how watery that gravy was? Look how it thickened up. Beautiful. I'm just going to take out this little one here. I want to see how tender it is. There we go. Let me see how tender that is. Oh, wow. That is amazing. Just cuts with the fork. All right. Time to start prepping. I'm going to put this back in here. And let me get everything ready for prepping. I've got everything ready. And I'm going to reuse some of these. I really like these. Sometimes I wish they were just slightly bigger. But that would mean me eating more food. So these are perfect for me. So I'm just going to... Yeah, I got a couple here. I've been washing them in the dishwasher and they're holding up fine. I think this is like, I don't know how many times I've washed them. They're getting a little, you can see, you know, they're getting a little worn, but they work great. So the ones that I put one steak in is for me. The others, I have two, is for my son. So these are all done. So thank you once again for joining me at Bobchi's Corner in my kitchen while I meal prepped for the upcoming week. Hope to see you soon. Until next time.